Wind is an important area of our ambience system, as it's present in almost every location in the game. It acts as a canvas for all other ambient sounds and can help set the mood of specific locations, as well as covering elements like weather and temperature. We approached wind in a similar way to the biome ambience, starting with beds. The beds play back in a blend container using the wind strength parameter from the game's weather system. For now, this would take on the role of a general outdoor wind, but later we would lean more on the environment to vary our wind audio. Although we had prepared for strong winds, unfortunately, due to the nature of our tree tech, we couldn't have trees bending that much in the wind, so wind speeds were kept relatively low. This meant we had little to go on visually and needed to create the impression of a fluctuating wind. We did this with one-shots of wind gusts, which trigger on a random delay. These are positional sounds which use the wind direction from the weather system. Using one-shots also creates more space in the mix, instead of having a constant wall of wind audio. This one-shot event could then interact with objects in the world to trigger a subtle reaction. This includes leaves on trees and creaky structures of our choosing. This even includes your own buildings, depending on the construction material. The tree density parameter is used to control the sound of wind in trees. Here is that layer soloed in Wise. In other biomes like the desert, we use a different set of wind sounds which have elements of sand being blown around during the day, and a cold sounding wind when the temperature drops during the night. When moving indoors, depending on the building type, the wind will change to sound like it's blowing through gaps in the structure. When inside a fey ruin or a cave, the wind will change completely to an eerie interior wind. I'll cover how we handled interiors in a separate video.